Hey folks, I'm Jordan, the creator of Haiku the Robot. In this video I just wanted to show off a new mechanic, which is the heat gauge, and also just some of the abilities and things that I've been working on. So let's just jump straight into it. This you probably recognize from the demo. If you played the demo back in the Kickstarter campaign, not much has changed, but of course it might change before the release. Pretty much everything in this video is subject to change before the release, okay? But let's get going. So I tried to implement a slightly better onboarding system. So this little indicator will pop up telling you to hold the appropriate action button to jump. Once you successfully do it, it should disappear. There you go. Same for attack. It just kind of gets you into this rhythm of attacking. And then you come across this big door, which you might have to attack a few times. So this is just kind of like a tutorial area, just to kind of teach the player that, you know, attacking is the main thing you will be doing in this game. You fall down here, which you can't get back up, which is the same in the demo. Get to this part, and it just kind of challenges you a little bit. Like I'm used to playing the game already, but it challenges you a little bit to make these calculated jumps. Like for example, this block is actually quite difficult to land on. And then it teaches you that you can save in the game. So that's nice. Again, little platforming tricks. See what this does. Oh, would you look at that? A little secret. Didn't know that was there. And then like that just teaches you that, you know, if you hit stuff you get coins, but also that there are secrets in the game as well. And this is a bit hard to reach. So hopefully you will think, I'm going to try and jump and attack, and hopefully you will succeed and open the little switch. So the heat mechanic. Oops. Let's just get rid of that little guy. So the heat mechanic is in the top right hand corner. Forget my left and right. And basically it overheats when, or it heats up when you use abilities. So in this case I will use a slide ability, which is used to dodge enemies, and you can see that it heats up. So I can use slide ability multiple times in a row, and it heats up, and it just by itself cools down. There's a little red indicator. Now it's actually okay if you go into this area, you can still use another ability. It's just kind of a warning that the next ability you will use, you will get put on permanent cooldown. So what's permanent cooldown? Let me just show you quickly. So I'll slide again and slide one more time. This is permanent cooldown. So basically, your heat gauge is overheated and you have to wait until it cools down completely. So this kind of it kind of becomes a resource management aspect to the game. So you kind of have to be careful not to spam your abilities too much. But you can speed up the cooldown by attacking enemies. So let me show you some other abilities, and I'll show you a bit better how it cools down. So we have the grapple, which is the same cost as the dodge, which is the dash. But the bomb does take up a lot more because it deals a lot of damage to enemies, and yeah. So as you can see now, I'm gonna like attack some enemies, and oops, and you can see it going down a little bit faster. So for every hit, it takes a good chunk off. So that's the heat ability. As you can see, I'm just gonna zip through some of these levels. With the new zipline ability. Some Rose abilities which are like more used for getting around, such as the jump and the roll. They won't take up any heat at all, because I want you to roll around and have fun while rolling around and not be restricted by it. So if we go into the heat area, which is the incinerator, then you will notice that the heat bar is permanently on. So in this area you won't be able to use abilities at all. You can't use grapple or nothing, because you know you're in the incinerator area and it's simply just too hot for you to use any abilities. So in the future, I might still implement some sort of cooling system, especially for this heat area, or a cooling system which kind of cools you down a lot faster. But I kind of wanted to make this video to hear your ideas. So please drop them in the comments and let me know what kind of, I don't know, abilities or things you would like to see done with this heat meter. And then, you know, that way I can get feedback, and I can also maybe take some of your considerations or your suggestions into consideration. So let me know, and I hope you like what you see so far. Until next time, bye.